While this approach to the housing crisis is pretty typical coming from world leaders around the world, it is simply naive to think that the housing crisis is only caused by lack of housing. It is mainly because the housing market is so captured by private institutions, they have little incentive to make their house affordable, since they can just squeeze out as much money from tenants with very high rent cost. So let's recap here. Legault has made massive cut to the public while having a record budget deficit, while failing in his private business investment, while failing in his other fever dream idea, while failing to make the government more efficient in doing jack shit to tackle the housing crisis. Man, there's no way to sugarcoat it. François Legault's economy is an abject failure in every angle you look at it. Picture this, you are François Legault, Premier of Quebec, and the economic performance of the province is not that good. Since you are the leader of the province, you are predictably getting the slack for this. Desperately, you want less heat coming at you, so you search for someone else to take the blame for that. A genius idea come at you, and you think you're a real smartass, even though your idea is probably the oldest trick in the book. When all things fail, blame everything on
immigrants.
That's right, Legault decided to point finger at immigrant and immigration for a bunch of problems going in the province. Now, ever since its inception, CAQ has always been on the harsher side of immigration, but the difference is that before François Legault got in power, it wasn't the only appeal to François Legault and his party. His big selling point was to project himself as a smart money guy. But since this appeal to him has been completely shattered by his government's poor economic performance, then he has to amp up his anti-immigrant sentiment, since it's the only appeal he has left, portraying immigration as this big cultural and economic threat that only he can put a stop to it. Like Legault claiming that if the province is accepting too many immigrants, then this would be suicidal for the province. And also saying that too many temporary immigrants are 100% the cause of all the housing problem in Quebec. Not that it could be one of the cause, but it is the sole reason why everything in the housing market is going to shit.
Donc on voit que 100% du problème de logement vient du nombre, de l'augmentation du nombre d'immigrants temporaires.
God damn, bro, this fucking guy. However, his problem with his immigration rhetoric is that he's currently the incumbent. Bashing immigration is a pretty efficient tactic. When you are the opposition party, you can say some easy zinger like, oh, the current prime minister cares more about outsiders than he does about his own citizens. But it's simply not as efficient when you are the guy in power.